People with visual impairment had for long relied on other people to lead them in the voting process until the introduction of electronic voting machines during the 2014 presidential and National Assembly elections. The introduction of the EVMs, they say, gave them assurance, unlike before where there was no guarantee or assurance that they indeed voted for their preferred candidate and the party, as their votes may sometimes end up being spoiled ballot.
This statement should not be used as a leeway actually to ignore all the other comments that have been made by other persons or all the other issues that are being raised. For example, I know there are issues of paper trails going on and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of ensuring that each and every person is actually accommodated to the fullest, so that we get a mechanism which is actually useful for each and every person without compromising on the outcome of the results.
The machine has accessible features for the visual impaired, such as Braille on the side, and for those who cannot identify with Braille, counting is made easier for them to make the right choice. This also comes with voters' education, and the Namibia Electoral Commission already started with this journey since the beginning of the year, led by the Voters' Education Officer for People with Disability.
Visual impaired can do it easier with the assistance given to them before they enter the polling, before they enter the booth. When the polling officer read the list to them of how the ballot is listed, I go out in the community and give voter education. I did train our voter education officer in the regions on how to mainstream and include people with disability in voter education sessions in the community there.
For Moses Paulus, the use of EVM machines is something he appreciates, as he takes comfort in the fact that his vote is now secret.
In the olden days, it was easy to be deceived as a visual impaired voter because someone else is making the cross for you. But now it's hard for that to happen, because if you have an understanding and doing it yourself, you are confident that you can choose your preferred candidate.
To be educated more on the voting process, people with visual impairment are encouraged to tune in on NBC radio platforms. Selima Henok, NBC News, Windhoek.